And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you game one of a huge four-game weekend set. It's the New York Mets going up against the Atlanta Braves. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shoppy. Thanks for joining us here. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Otis Nixon. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat. Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
And he grounds one back up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Maddox, a former Gold Glove winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a two-seamer, a curve, and he works in a slider. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. And the righty deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one just misses.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Lindor on at first, nobody out. And that one is lifted in the air. Gant settles under this one. Gant brings it in. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only...
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Pete Alonso stands in now and watches strike one. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
And down on strikes he goes. Out number 3. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. And now the Braves, with their first chance to hit, were scoreless. Back at Truist Park. And starting this one, Jose Butto. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Now in for the Braves, Otis Nixon. That one fouled off. The 0-1. On the ground, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
On the ground to the left. Sneaks through, base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Henry Aaron digging in now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department.
One ball.
Pitch out, but no action. Righty delivers. And a foul ball left side. And a pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Stewart going back. Stretches out and hauls it in. And let's take a look at the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
The pitch. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Ball to strike. Swing and a base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Nixon around second, headed for third. And that's a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
And next for Atlanta, David Justice. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. One runs in, another comes in to score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Oh, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here is Matt Olson. Olson swings and drives it deep to right. In the air to make the catch.
What an outstanding effort, going all the way back to the warning track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly, so that was awesome.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ron Gant. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A gigantic blast. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. This one smoked on its way out of here. A massive home run. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 5-zip.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's Sean Murphy. Smash down the left field line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
Next to hit, Greg Maddux. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the third out of the inning. Albies with the key hit for Atlanta. And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo.
Is hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Nimmo goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. He steps on the bag, 1 up, 1 down.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Now here is Francisco Alvarez. Fought off foul. 1 out, bases empty. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
DJ Stewart at the plate now as he chases after that one.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
2 out, space is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Otis Nixon. Buto back to work. Foul ball. Righty to the plate. Ripped to third. Toss to Alonso. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And the batter now, Henry Aaron. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one ripped. And it's into the gap. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out flying. He ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So a lefty out of the pen, Joey Lucchesi. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Now pitching for New York, number 47.
Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. Line drive, base hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. One down. David Justice next up for the Braves. Out towards right center. That's well struck. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 6-0. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day. Throw cut off, down to the plate, and he's out. And now Matt Olson up to hit.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
Line drive, base hit. Coming home. Now tries to get back, but they got him. And a bad mistake there ends the inning. So they get 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. Braves 6 and the Mets nothing. Back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for New York, Zach Short. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Justice makes the play, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Francisco Lindor. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And a foul ball. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Two down, nobody on. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
The wind and the pitch. Swung on, belted. Gant going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Braves 6 and the Mets nothing. Bottom of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Ron Gant.
The right fielder, Ron Gant.
Lucchesi back to work. That one ripped left field. And gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 7-0.
already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Well struck left field. That one hops against the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So, man aboard. So here's Murphy now. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. It bangs off the wall. Throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Greg Maddux next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1. Base hit, 1 run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. Go ahead, Singy, say it. Helps his cause.
Helps his cause. Get that guy a jacket. He might be standing out there for a little while.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's the center fielder, Otis Nixon. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Hammered down the line. Took the extra bases. In to score is the runner from third. It's 9-0. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Well done. Drives in the run. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Henry Aaron next up for the Braves. 1 for 2. Base hit, 1 run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Big RBI for him right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Adrian Hauser gets the ball now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Stepping in, Chipper Jones. Down fly ball to right center. Stewart on the move to the alley. And there's 1 down.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Down the right field line and a base hit. He's in safely at second. A run comes in on the play.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Second and third, 1 gone. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ron Gant. Ripped on a line. Squeezes it. Both runners tagging. He'll score the sac fly, and the lead continues to grow. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. He pulls into second as a run scores. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
That's out to center field. Stewart grabs it on the run. But it's a huge 8-run inning for him as they open up the lead. 3 innings complete. Atlanta leads it 14-0. Back here in Atlanta, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jeff McNeil. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And a curve misses outside.
Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Sean Green. Flied to right his first time.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often, so got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. On the run, throw to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Here's Pete Alonso.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
In for a strike. 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Two outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Mets. But this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Back at Truist Park. Here's the pitcher, Greg Maddux.
The pitcher, Greg.
And the pitch. Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So the lineup flips over. Now here is Otis Nixon. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Out to center. Has this one sized up. And it's caught for the out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Henry.
Man at first, Henry Aaron. Next up for the Braves. Left center for a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. One away, runners at first and third. And the batter now, Chipper Jones. Swings through that one for strike one.
No ball. One strike.
And the right-hander deals. That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. One run is in. Another comes in to score.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
With a new arm on the mound, Adam Ottavino.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Man at second with one away. Now the left fielder, David Justice. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's a base hit. Green fires it in, and that holds the lead runner at third, as it's a double at second and third now with one away.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Olson, who gets a chance to play his home games in Truist Park. It's a pretty neutral ballpark. 2 on, 1 out. Base hit, 1 run in already. Now 2 runs score, and they extend their lead.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And now Ron hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 20-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Base is empty, 1 away. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive. Green pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. Bounce to third. Toss to Alonso. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. On to the top of the 5th we go. Braves lead it 20-0. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Here comes a pitch. Right down the chute. 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That one finds the zone. 0-2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Smoked on the ground a second. Throw on to Olson, and a quick out, number 1.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
Next to hit, Francisco Alvarez. Went down on strikes his first time through. Alvarez in his second season, 22 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Next offering is downstairs. High fly ball, right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, DJ Stewart. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
And that one fouled off. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Coming on, the veteran, Jake Diekman.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Greg Maddux.
The pitcher, Greg Maddux.
The pitch. Liner to second and picked on the hop. McNeil gets it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Nixon.
So the batting order turns over. Otis Nixon, the next to hit. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now it's the shortstop, Henry Aaron.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Nixon leads off first with 1 away. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal of second base.
Here's the 0-2. Out towards right center field. Sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
The third baseman,
So man aboard, Chipper Jones. Next up for the Braves.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Lindor on to first. And that is the inning. Back here in Atlanta, top 6. Digging in, Zach Short.
Zach Short.
The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The wide to kick the pitch. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Ronnie Mauricio.
pretty surprised they're going with the pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Bounce to the right side. Albies. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players, too.
He certainly is, Boog. A player survey on MLB.com listed him as one of the friendliest infielders to chat with during a game. I'm sure he appreciates the recognition from his peers.
2 down, nobody on. Popped up. Aaron gets under it. Nabs it. And that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Braves on top 20-0. Phil Bickford.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
The pitch. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. That was blasted to the moon. It's 21-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here's Matt Olson. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And now the right fielder, Ron Gant. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And there's a rocket into the outfield. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. Base hit. 1 run is in. And they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Bases loaded now with still nobody out.
With the bases juiced, he refused to get pull happy. He stayed within himself, drove the ball to center field. That'll get across a run.
Greg Maddux next up for the Braves. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just
Brooks Raley into the game.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Otis Nixon next up for the Braves. And a pitch. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. He powers that one out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 27-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
So up next, Henry Aaron. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. They go back to back. It's 28-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Base knock center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
That one ripped. Just missed it.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Man at first, and next for Atlanta, Matt Olson. Well struck right field and caught on the warning track.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
Hard hit, but right at him and left. And welcome back to the ballpark. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Jeff McNeil.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Ground ball left side, and foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Justice towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
The right fielder, number 15.
Now it's the right fielder, Sean Green. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Base is empty, one away as we play game one of this 4-game series. That's off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Now batting.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 1 at second. And it's a double play to end the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. Atlanta leads it 28-0. Lopez gets handed the rock out of the pen. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Stewart on the move. Puts it away for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. In the air, right side. And it drops in. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Greg Maddux. On a line, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Otis Nixon next up for the Braves. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Around third. Now a long throw home. He's safe.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now a chance for Henry Aaron. And that one fouled off. First and third, 1 down. Base hit and a run comes in.
Comes through with the RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Base hit, left center field. Nimmo quickly gets it back in. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here is base hit, 1 run in already.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Edwin Diaz comes on now.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
So the bases are loaded here, 1 man gone. Matt Olson next up for the Braves. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Settles underneath it. Calls it in, and there's 2 away. Now in for the Braves, Ron Gant. That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. 1 run across, 2 runs are in. Around third, relay throw home. He's in there. And the lead continues to grow.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Man at second here with 2 away. And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. And that one hit to first. Alonso takes it to the bag, ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So in the end, 10 come to the plate, 6 of them come around to score. Back at Truist Park, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Maddox back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Right through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
And that one is lifted in the air. Gans sizing this one up. And there's one away. So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the 0-2. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. DJ Stewart getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. And the 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Kicks and deals. Right through there, got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. The bottom of the 8th at the plate. Sean Murphy. The pitch. Right side. And out number 1 on the grab. And now Greg Maddux. Diaz, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2012. Toss to Alonso, and there are 2 down.
The center fielder, number 1,
Otis Nixon next up for the Braves.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And it's off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. Around second, he wants the cycle. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. And that is the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. New inning getting started. Now it's Zach Short. And a pitch. On the ground to first. Olsen handles the chance. Steps on first for the out.
The pitcher, number 39.
He's 2 outs away. And now the pitcher, Edwin Diaz. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
So they're down to their final out. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And that one is inside. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the ninth. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1. One strike away. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two outs. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.